for all this ease of use, we have these, these issues with electronic devices. One thing to think about as you consider your use of these devices in your practice, particularly with bring your own devices. These are the handheld mobile iPhones and laptops everyone walks around with. Does your company or practice have a bring your own device policy? Does it require, for example, that all emails that relate to the practice only go through the secure practice email domain name? I've got clients all the time who send me emails from their own personal email account. Well, it's unclear whether or not that information if it's protected health information, has run through the proper security that the practice has bought with its own email. So with its own email server. So those are things to think about as you go forward. And your policy that you adopt should also talk about making sure that everyone is tied to the home base, if you will. And by this I mean, let's say an update has come with your software. If not everyone is on the same platform as is required by the policy, then folks who need to get an update on the software might not get it, and that might impede the ability to go ahead and communicate properly. Your policy should, along with your HIPAA policy, take into consideration what to do about hacks and cyber attacks. And your policy should also make sure that your employees have the ability to know what their responsibilities are vis-a-vis their devices and social media and your practice. All those things are important to have in your policy, and if, for example, an employee fails to abide by it, there needs to be some type of disciplinary action against the employee to make sure you're enforcing your policy properly. We can see that these things are extremely pervasive in the medical practice. You'll see that there's lots of physicians who, in 2011, about 2,000 physicians were surveyed, and 81% of those who were surveyed say that they use their personal mobile device to access PHI. So it's very likely that you are one of those 81% folks who use your device, and you want to make sure that your use of the device comports with the HIPAA and your security obligations. And having said that, I'm gonna turn it over now to Jason and let him talk a little bit more about some of the technical aspects of these policies and what you should expect and what you should do as you use these devices in your practice.